بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى. I would like to begin by extending a warm welcome to all our esteemed guests, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, Justice Aziz Bhai Ahmadi, former Chief Justice of India, His Holiness Acharya Dr. Lokesh Muni, His Eminence Archbishop Anil Joseph Thomas Koto, Sri Gopal Das, Sri Gaur Gopal Das, Rabbi Ezekiel Isaac Malikar, Sardar Manjeet Singh, Dr. Ali K. Merchant, and all the distinguished scholars, participants, and attendees of this special occasion. This special session of the Taqreeb Harmony Conference. I welcome you all by saying Ahlan wa sahlan marhaba. In Arabic, it means welcome, you are amongst family. This is the spirit of our gathering. We are all here as one human family. Our Prophet has said, Al-Khalqu Iyalullah. The world, the creation, all of them are children of the Almighty. And he goes further to say that ahabbul khalqi lillahi anfa'uhum li'iyalihi, in Arabic, meaning that the most beloved to the Almighty are those that are most useful and most helpful to God's children. This is a core principle of our philosophy. And I think that most religions will agree to this. Thus, it's a human value that all religions agree to. It is not just a principle of Islam. The question is, why are we doing this conference? Taqreeb in Arabic meaning bringing people together. When there is conflict, violence, disharmony, people of religion, politicians, they all come out and speak on the podium saying we shouldn't do this. That is after all blood has been spilt and homes have been burnt and lives have been destroyed. Is it not wise to get together before and talk about our differences that do exist, we do accept as different religions. That is why there are different religions. But if we talk about it, we discuss and we see what unites us, and there are so many things that do unite us, we will see that we can exist peacefully in harmony. I think it would be wise if the news coverage of such harmonious conferences are more than conflicts. That would be a mark of our success for sure. All religions at their core teach that one should believe in their faith with free will. In the Quran it says, La ikraha fid deen. There is no force in religion. If that is what one believes, then conflict happens when we force our belief on others. It is on us as religious leaders to preach what we preach within amongst our own followers, that to believe with free will, so not to step on other people's toes, not to push other people away. The purpose I will try and keep it short. I know there are many distinguished guests who are going to speak, and it is important that it is a collective effort. Everybody speaks together, and we are here for that purpose. To look at our world, to analyze our problems, find solutions, lay the ground to sow the seed, to be a true resistance against those voices that seek to divide us, that promote conflict and disharmony. All our faiths are united. As religious communities, as a country, as human beings on this planet, we are here together to articulate our shared purpose, which was the vision of my late father, Syedna Khuzaima Qutbuddin, to bring people of faith together towards common humanitarian goals, to achieve the full potential of religion as a force for good in this world that we all inhabit. Syedna Qutbuddin was a beacon in my life, in our community, as well as all the things that he preached brought people together. He recognized that harmony and the well-being of all go hand in hand. Thus, he endeavored to build civic, social, charitable infrastructures created by his predecessors. I could talk for hours about my father, his legacy, but I will give one anecdote here to shed some light on his philosophy. There were riots in 1980s earlier on, and our bungalow in Thana was burnt down. At that time, water shortage was a big thing in that area. And some of the people who worked in our bungalow when we rebuilt, they complained to my father saying that other people from other religions, those were living in huts at that time, now there are buildings, been many, many years, that they are coming here because they didn't have water, and we had a well on our premise. So they would come to fill water. So they complained that we should stop them. My father said to them, no, we shall not do that. That is not our philosophy. It may seem like a small thing, but it speaks volumes. It speaks of a mindset of peace and harmony and living together amongst each other. There is another instance when he started the charitable organization of Zahra Hasanat. It's a charitable organization which he started on the principle of Sayyidina Burhanuddin, his predecessor, saying that go and help people. Don't sit in your office and expect people to come to you. Go to their houses, ask, especially in underprivileged areas. So my father started this Zahra Hasanat charitable organization, guiding them to do such. Once they planned a route just to go to the community members, and my father said, no, that is not what we are doing. We are trying to help everybody. It today gives me immense pleasure to launch at this conference. We started this conference earlier in Calcutta, and we hope we can continue this for a long time to bring a lot of people together. In many countries, local, national, international. It gives me immense pleasure to launch the Syedna Qutbuddin Harmony Prize in his memory today. The prize will be presented shortly. I, as his successor, today strive to walk along the same path. forged by my predecessors, Syedna Qutbuddin, Syedna Burhanuddin, Syedna Taher Saifuddin. They laid down this philosophy taught to us by our priests, the Imams. A very important teaching I would like to share here, which is a human value, where Imam Ali has said that al-munsifu min nafsih, an introspection of oneself. We are here to talk about solutions, not just have a conference, have a theory, and go home and forget about it. The introspection is within us, within our community. We need to see what we can do that may result in some compromise, but will result in the greater good of peace amongst each other. Such as many, many different things we can do to help each other. But introspection within the community is where we want to start first. We can be effective as individual leaders as well as communities. Education is a big, important factor, especially amongst women. Prophet has said that it is compulsory in our religion, that it is compulsory for each Muslim and a Muslimah, man and woman, to learn, to achieve knowledge. The more the education, the more the awareness, the more the understanding, and the more the harmony will result in a more lasting peace. Women are 50% of our population. One should not forget that. And in some, as I said, introspection, my father did those things. He started. All his daughters are now PhDs, educated, not just by words, but by actions. If we do that in our communities, we will actually achieve what we are setting out here to endeavor. I would like to also thank the JNU, Jawaharlal Nehru University, Center for Arabic African Studies, its organizers, for supporting this most worthy cause. And I invite all of you to continue to work together on this worthy and good cause. At the end, I would like to end with a prayer. When I was coming here, my mother showed me this prayer from Imam Ali. And I said, I will use this when I speak at the conference. It is very simple. Imam Ali was asked, what is the distance between the sky and the earth? He replied, a prayer answered. Even though the task of uniting, bringing peace to our communities, countries, and the world might seem like the distance between the earth and sky, it only requires a prayer answered to bridge that vast gap. So I pray today that may the Almighty give us the strength to work towards the good, towards unity, peace, prosperity, and may He reward our efforts with fulfillment and guide all our religious and political leaders towards peace and harmony. Thank you.